Okay, we have questions all the time about drum tuning.
Yeah.
I'm not a drummer, I'm the engineer. I'm responsible for the gear all week, maintenance and systems and all that, so I gotta make sure my drums are in tune.
Yeah.
We have problems with our snare drum. Either it rings too much, or I can't get the right tone, or it's too boxy.
Yep.
So we just need to talk about tuning for snare drum.
Well, I have some good news. I saw a video on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm not joking.
Okay.
It's the greatest snare drum tuning hack I've ever seen.
All right.
And I'm going to show you guys.
Let's do it.
Because like the sound of the snare drum, it's like the pride of our mix.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like deep down, we want the vocal to sound good, but we really want that snare drum awesome.
Yeah.
And if the snare sucks, it's like a horrible show.
It's like everything sucks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have a Black Beauty. We've got a clear ambassador on the bottom and a coated head on top.
Yep. Great.
So first thing,
By the way, this is the bottom of the snare because you can see
Yes.
the snares.
Yes, the Pure Sound 30 is also a favorite of mine.
Great.
Okay, so all the lugs are loose, and I've just cranked them finger tight. So as tight as I can get my fingers all the way around the top and the bottom right now.
Great.
Okay, so first thing is we're gonna put 2 full turns on every lug.
On the bottom.
On the bottom.
Okay.
So 2 turns, so half, 2, 3, 4, half, 3, 4, and just all the way around.
And we're going opposite
Yep.
directions. So we start at 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 7
Yeah.
o'clock.
It's good to mention so your tension's not pulling one way or
Yeah.
the other. You're
Right.
evenly
So it's-
dispersing tension.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
It's getting tighter.
I want to break this thing.
It's all
That's about all it's got.
That's good.
1, 2, 3, 4. And last
See
one.
if we can do it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
That's tight.
So that's really tight.
Yeah.
Marching snare.
All right. So now let's flip it over. There's all the wood falling everywhere.
Had some splinters in our lap from that.
Okay.
So now this, super loose.
It is. It's all finger tight. Okay. So here's where the fun part comes in. Thank you.
Yeah. I want you to lopsided.
Okay. So on every lug, all the way around, we're going to put 1 full turn. Okay.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
Okay.
So it's finger tight. So 1.
1.
That was 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1.
Okay.
Okay. Now here comes even more fun.
Okay.
On the top one here, we're going to add an additional 1.
1 full turn.
1 full turn here, and we're going to do a half turn here and a half turn here. So these are positive. This will be important soon.
Yep.
Okay.
So 1 more full turn here. Half turn here.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what that sounds
Let's hear
like.
that drum.
Okay. I'm going to tighten these snares a little. So that's really tight. It's high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's put Great.
Sounds great for that sound.
It does. Now, check this out. On these bottom 3 here,
Okay.
we're going to loosen them.
Okay.
This one, we're going to loosen 1 1/2. And this one, loosen 1 1/2.
Okay, so if this is 12 o'clock, then we're doing 7 o'clock and 5 o'clock minus
1 1/2.
1.5 turns.
We only ever put a full one on to begin with, but
Okay.
because we tightened these down, these should have room to go down a full 1 1/2.
Okay.
So 1 1/2. That's loose
That's
right
barely,
there.
yeah.
It's like finger tight.
Yeah. 1. Same thing on that one. So it's as loose as it'll get. It's just barely past finger tight. And then this one, we want completely open, just as loose
Like no tension.
as it'll get. Yep, and it's actually okay based on the YouTube video I saw. if this has a wrinkle in it.
So you don't ever want wrinkles in your toms, but in this case, to have wrinkles in the snare head,
Right.
it's okay.
Okay, let's check that out. No overtone, no ringing, no anything.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now we've got 4 here, 2 on each side that we haven't touched with.
Okay.
So these, my YouTube friend says, is where we get the tone of the drum.
Okay.
So,
So we can play with tension or
So, like,
looseness
pitch.
yeah.
to
So
change.
if we want to go up a little more, let's do like just a little bit. Yeah.
So half turn on each one.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
That sounds pretty great.
Yeah.
So what if we come back and then go a half lower?
Okay. Still no overtones with all that.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Okay, so this is the crazy part. So your bottom 3 here, this is where you're really going to get all of the differences in the drum. So this one's really deep, right? So this is like a rock snare, but we can quickly turn this into the life of the party here. Check that out. Isn't that crazy?
So we go from Bethel to gospel in just a couple of
Just a
tones.
couple seconds.
Yes. Let's go back the other way. Completely loose there.
Wow. It's so fast.
That's
that is
crazy.
awesome. And there's one more thing. Where's our big fat snare drum
This
head?
thing
Right behind
magic
you.
ring.
Check this out. This will dry it up even more. What are these called? BigFatSnareDrum.com.
Yeah.
You're welcome
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
free promo.
that's awesome. So let's go
Those
without
things
that
are
again.
Amazing.
And with it. Now let's do with it and tighten up the bottom a little bit.
Oh,
See if we
yeah.
still get our tone difference.
That sounds amazing.
That's so great.
Wow.